everybody, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my July wrap-up. So the first book I was able to finish in the month of July was Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was slow at times, but otherwise I thought it was really good. Basically, it follows a girl named Karu, and I don't want to give too much away. You guys know I don't like to give spoilers whatsoever, but just know it has angels and demons and war and love and just amazingness. If you guys have not read this yet, I do recommend that you check it out because Laini Taylor's writing is very poetic and beautiful, and I just absolutely loved it. The next book I was able to finish was when the booktubeathon started, and that is Volume 1 by Brian Vaughan and Fiona Staples. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. It was my first ever graphic novel, and I was so happy that this was the first one that I've ever read because I thoroughly enjoyed it, and this made me want to read other graphic novels. The next 2 books that I was able to read was Volume 2 and Volume 3 of Saga by Brian Vaughan and Fiona Staples, and I gave all 3 actually 5 out of 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I really cannot wait to until the next one comes out. So yes, I don't want to give anything away when it comes to these. Just know these are about these 2 people here on the front cover. They are from different planets, and they end up falling in love, and it's forbidden, and they're trying to protect their baby, and it's just amazingness. Go check it out if you haven't. I heard about this from a lot of the booktube friends that are around, like the Bookish Bunny and a few of the other girls too, and everybody has loved it, and I'm not one left out of that, so yes, go and check these out. The 5th book I was able to finish in the month of July was Land by Rainbow Rowell. As you guys know, I've mentioned this before. I love this book. 5 out of 5 stars for me. As you can see, I took a ton of notes. I did want to do a review on this for you guys, but for some reason, every time I went to go and review it, I could not get the words out. I am horrible, but I do recommend it. Again, this is one of my favorite books from Rainbow Rowell. It's really good. It follows a lady named Georgie, and she writes television shows, and she's married to a guy by the name of Neil. They have 2 beautiful daughters, and basically it follows their journey on how they have fallen apart. And basically he goes and he visits his mom for Christmas and takes the girls with him because Georgie cannot go. She's writing a TV show with her best friend. And basically she stays over at her mother's house, and when she goes to call him, she ends up getting a hold of Neil from the past, like 20 years ago. So it was really, really interesting. I felt so connected to this book that it felt like Rainbow Rowell was actually writing about me and my husband, because it just, everything that happened between these 2 happened between me and my husband. It was crazy. But yes, I had such a strong connection to it, so go and check it out. I highly recommend this book. Now the next 3 books that I'm going to show you guys, I started, but I did not finish. I got about 100 pages in on each of these. I had such a horrible reading slump this month, and it's still going on. I'm hoping it's going to pass, but we'll see. August has some really great new releases that are coming out, so I'm hoping that's going to get me out of it. So yes, let me show you these real quick. So the first book that I started but did not finish was Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. I do love this, but for some reason I was not really in the mood for it, so I ended up putting this down. It's not a bad book, like I said, I just wasn't in the mood for it, and my reading slump kind of got the best of me. The second book that I was able to start but not finish was Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, and I do like it so far. It is a bit slow getting started, but that's not the reason. Again, it was my reading slump. And finally, the last book I attempted to read in the month of July was The Glass Sentence by S.E. Grove. I'm starting to think that maybe it was Like I wasn't really in the mood for like fantasy, so I think that's kind of my problem. So I'm hoping to try some other things, like maybe a contemporary or something to get me out of that reading slump. I know it was kind of a horrible month for me, but August will be better, I promise, and I will get a lot more reading done. Alright guys, so on to my August TBR. I'm going to keep it kind of short, and I'm only going to pick one book out of my TBR jar, only because I don't want to disappoint. You guys know how horrible I am at sticking to my TBR list, so that's why I want to keep it kind of short, just in case it can leave me some room on if I want to change my mind and read something else. But this is my more so plan to, so hopefully I can stick to it this month. So let's get started. Alright, so the first book that I want to read in the month of August is going to be the second book in the Lux series, which is Onyx. As you know, Opposition, which is the 5th book, comes out August 5th, so I want to gear up and get these read before then. Second and third book that I want to read is going to be in this bind up of consequences, and that's going to be Opal and Origin. Again, the 5th book comes out, so yes. The next book I want to read in the month of August is If I Stay by Gail Forman. I plan on reading the book and then going and watching the movie. The next book I want to read is actually on my Kindle, and that is going to be The Giver. As you know, it's coming out on, I think it's August 15th will be The Giver. So I plan on reading that right before the movie comes out. And now on to my TBR jar. I'm going to pick one out of here just in case I'm able to finish all the books that I have chosen. So yes, here we go. Alright, so the book I have chosen, I chose Scarlet, which is the second book. So I ended up picking Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, but since I haven't read the first one, I'm actually going to replace it and read Cinder by Marissa Meyer. So yes, that is my TBR for the month of August. Those are my definites, and if I am able to read those, I will read some more stuff. So yes, that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys next time. Bye!